Hello Capricorn, thank you for joining me for your tarot reading for the month of July. As always, please only take the messages that you know are meant for you and leave what isn't yours for someone else to enjoy, okay? So really quickly Capricorn, before we dive into your reading, I just want to take a quick moment to thank Otter Spirit, the beautiful brand behind the gemstone bracelets that I'm wearing today, and these gorgeous bracelets here that Otter Spirit very generously gifted to some of our lucky viewers and subscribers last month. Do go check out my community page. Just make sure if your name is on the list of the winners for these gorgeous bracelets. Now, each piece is infused with intention, and honestly, they have become such a grounding and heart-opening part of my practice. So on their website, you will find a special collection such as the Love Pack, the Self-Love Pack, the Protection Pack, Prosperity Pack, any types of bracelets to meet your needs, okay? And each one is crafted to support the emotional connection and healing that is required for your needs. So my code for you to use over at Otter Spirit is Phoenix Tarot 20 for a special little gift for yourself at the checkout, because you do deserve something magical as well. Right, so let's get into your reading. Your first card out, the Eight of Summer. That's kind of spooky. Virgo literally had this card that came out in the exact same position of their reading. And you're getting the same. So you could be dealing with a Virgo. You could have strong Virgo in placements in your own chart. It's just about the energy, okay? And it says the desire for more of a meaningful life, realizing that it's time to move on and choosing to make major life changes, okay? So choosing to make major life changes for the better here. Now that might involve having to make some difficult decisions. It might involve having to say goodbye to certain people, but ultimately it's your emotional health that you're putting as a priority here, because it is the Eight of Summer. That's the equivalent to the Eight of Cups, basically. It's about your emotional health, realizing that something, it's just not working. It's just not working for you. It just doesn't vibe for you anymore. And so choosing to moving on towards something new that is far more fulfilling. Yeah, and then the energy at the bottom of the deck, so this is your strongest overall message, it's the Emperor. Now, it doesn't make a difference if you're a man or a woman, okay? This is just, again, it's just about the energy. And it says to use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized, a firm but compassionate leader. So certainly taking on that leadership role, the one that has to make those difficult decisions, the one that has to take charge of the situation, especially where something's not been working. So you're I want to say it's like you're bringing down that hammer, right? You're bringing down that hammer. You're like, okay, enough is enough. I'm not doing this anymore, or we're not doing this anymore. It's time for some serious changes around here. Right, let's clarify that Eight of Summer for you, and then we're going to take a look at your internal energies, what it is that you don't see coming, so that's your blind spot, what it is that's working against you, and what is working for you with that one there. We'll get guidance and clarification on everything, okay? Right, was this Eight of Summer? Thank you. The Queen of Swords, okay, so possibly having to tell certain other people or a specific other person something that they don't want to hear, but you being very direct, very precise, not beating around the bush here, definitely getting straight to the point, saying what you mean, meaning what you say. It is strictness, so you're being strict here. You're making that decision and you're absolutely sticking to it. Okay, yeah, the Nine of Swords and the Two of Pentacles, because the stress and the anxiety of trying to make a situation work here, it feels futile. So you're no longer taking part. You're no longer going to be stressed out by this situation or by this person, whatever this is specifically about for you. You're at the end of your rope. You're not putting up with it anymore. It's possible as well that you could be kicking someone out. Interesting. You might be kicking someone out this month, Capricorn. Bottom line is, you're no longer putting up with the bullshit, and nor should you put up with the bullshit. And that's what this is all about, basically. Your Eight of Summer or your Eight of Cups, that, it's misery. It's feeling like you're not living life to your fullest. And so you're dealing with that issue, or you're dealing with that person that you feel is genuinely holding you back. You're not dealing with their bullshit anymore. There's balance and equilibrium here with this Two of Pentacles. And the thing is, once you've made up your mind, Capricorn, there's not going to be any convincing you to change your mind. And again, that's a surefire sign of being manipulated, right? When you have voiced your concerns and your opinions to other persons, and then they're trying to convince you to change your mind, it means that they're trying to manipulate you. And again, you're not going to put up with that at all, not even in the slightest. It is possible that there's some sort of emotional manipulations here that you're going to be contending with. Again, you might well have put up with that before in the past. You're abso-friggin-lutely not putting up with it this month, at least. Like, it's done. Something is done. And you're not going back on it. You're not going to go back on your word. And then internally, you've got the Four of Autumn, which is the equivalent to the Four of Pentacles or the Four of Coins. And it says, manage your resources wisely. Resources is anything of value that you have to spend or that you have to invest in someone or something else, okay? Time, money, energy, emotions, all of those things, they're all resources. Managing your resources wisely. Achieving a balance in how you spend and save money, and help out those who are less fortunate. So this indicates to me that you're really conserving your energy this month. You've realized what is worth you fighting for and what needs to be released, okay? What is worth investing in, what is worth withdrawing from, okay? That's all Four of Autumn energy. It does say helping out those who are less fortunate. So again, you could feel like you're wanting to take on a cause that is important for you, some sort of charity or charitable efforts, anything like that. Possible, but again, not going to resonate for everybody, because I feel that more importantly, your focus is going to be on how you can conserve your time, your efforts, your energy, right? Especially after coming out of this Eight of Summer moment, right? I'm going to call it a moment because I feel, Capricorn, that this is a situation that you're going to recover from really, really quickly. There it is, the Magician. Yeah. You recognizing your own power, your own authority. Bearing in mind, the Magician is literally the master manifester, okay? You're doing this, Capricorn. You're in charge. This is your internal energies. You're paying attention to your own power. You're standing up for yourself, most definitely. And here's the lovely thing as well, with it being with the Four of Autumn, you're not feeling bad about it. You're not feeling guilty about it because you know that there's nothing to feel bad or guilty for. And that's a situation, I mean, it might have taken you a long time to get to that point of, do you know what, I'm not going to feel bad for this anymore. I know I've done my best. I tried my best, 8 of summer, and in spite of my best efforts, guess what? It still didn't work out. So you know where your true power is with that magician. You're under no illusions at all. Yeah, the 10 of Pentacles reversed. Something's cost you far too much. It could be far too much money, or again, any other resource that is important to you, okay? Now, with this being the Magician and the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles being reversed, that can indicate a split, a separation, a family splitting off and going off in their own directions, okay? For a tiny handful of you guys, there could be like a blended family situation here that didn't work out in spite of your own best efforts here. Like something's not worked out, and you know that, like you're facing that head on this month. You're definitely not shying away from it. So this combination here is you really acknowledging, because again it's your internal energies, that you're going to be absolutely fine no matter what happens, no matter what is thrown at you. You're going to be absolutely fine, even if this split is going to cost you financially. Well, you know that you can recuperate those lost finances after some time, okay? King of Wands, Death, and the Sun. Yeah, internal energies. Again, you're making these changes here because you know full well that that's what's going to bring you happiness, right? And again, similar message to Virgo, where you're moving out of a hopeless situation into a different, more optimistic, more abundant lifestyle. So you're coming from hopelessness to being full of hope, being full of enthusiasm also, with that King of Wands being there. Again, doesn't make a difference if you're a man or a woman, okay? This is literally you understanding that you have the power, the determination, and the passion here that is required to carry out these necessary changes that are definitely required, right? Capricorn, a lot of you guys, you have not been happy for the longest of times, even in spite of trying over and over and over to make a relationship or a job or whatever this is about to work for you. It's just not been working, right? Again, really similar to that Virgo message. And you really taking your power back here with this strength and determination. Like literally the King of Wands energy, it's all about you having the skills and the courage required to make these lifestyle changes, and you know deep down that it's going to be worth it. And if this is about a split or a separation from a partner, then you're like, do you know what? I know full well that I'm going to be so much happier without them than what I am with them in my life. Like, it's gotten as far as that. It has reached that level now. It's reached that point of you going, I genuinely feel I'm going to be happier without this person in my life. That's when you know it's done. Like that's when you know it's over, and it's over for good at that point, right? And remember, in death energy, that's a permanent change. A permanent change, like it's done. It's done, it's dead, right? But with the sun being right next to it, your health is going to make a huge bounce back, right? It's literally reinvigoration, because this death card is right in between the King of Wands and the Sun. There's a powerful reinvigoration here, and it's your internal energies, Capricorn. It's beautiful. Painful, yes, but also very, very beautiful. So what's in your blind spot? Awakening, number 12. So that's the equivalent to the Hanged Man in traditional tarot. Okay? And it says, change the way that you're looking at a situation. Embrace your uniqueness, a temporary pause in the action. Okay, so I do feel that you have been putting this off for as long as you can, but this month it's reached a pivotal point, 8 of summer, that you know that you can't put it off much longer, because the longer you put it off, the worse it's going to get. That's why it's in your blind spot. Because like a few weeks ago, maybe a few months ago, it was like you could have been making excuses for someone here, or trying to cover up something, trying to ignore that the problem was there. Do you know what I mean? Overlooking it, and then you're like, yeah, I can't overlook it anymore. I'm running out of patience here a bit. Okay, that's that energy. So I mean, I know it says change the way that you're looking at the situation. I feel strongly that you already are changing the way that you're looking at this situation. Because it's possible as well, with it saying that you're looking for a desire to lead a more of a fulfilling life. There could have been a bit of self-blame here that was going on, and you've changed that up. You've proper changed that up. So yeah, awakening. Let's take a deeper look into this awakening message. Can you tell us? Thank you. Yeah, the 4 of Swords. Reconsidering, reevaluating everything. And again, it's that energy of non-action. Okay, so 2 cards of not taking action, 2 cards of not doing anything. But internally, there's been a lot that's gone on. Because the 4 of Swords is also meditation. So it's like in your head, there's been a lot that's gone on, but out of your mouth, very little has come out. Okay. So yeah, you're definitely really analysing. There it is. You're analysing everything here very, 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 very closely. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. Very, very independent energy. In your blind spot as well, specifically, when you consider you've got this 10 of Pentacles reversed in your internal energies, you might have been worried about taking action on this situation or on this person and how miserable it or they were making you. You're realizing, do you know what? Yeah, I'm already strong. I'm already powerful. I'm fiercely independent and I can do this. It's possible that this situation or this person made you feel like you were reliant upon them. There could have been worries about how you were going to cope or manage without them, if that's another person, or without that job, if this is about a job. You're going to manage, you're going to pull through. In fact, you're going to be better than ever before with that 9 of Pentacles being there, because it's in your blind spot. Literally, it's in your blind spot. Can you tell us more about that 9 of Pentacles? Oh, yeah, the Tower. The Tower, Temperance, and the Hangman. 3 major arcana. Back to back, 3 major arcana. So there's no avoiding it. Literally, no avoiding it at all. It's time. They're saying for you to moderate something. It could be self-moderation. Moderate yourself. Keeping your cool. Not inflaming the situation any more than what it needs to be. It's kind of like saying what you need to say, doing what you need to do, and then just like leaving it at that without inflaming the situation even further. With this combination, what's this combination with the Tower, Temperance, and the Hangman for Capricorn in their blind spot, please? The 8 of Pentacles. So That's keeping your standards high, working very hard. But it's to clarify this combination here. So again, is reinforcing that message of somebody's going to try and get you to change your mind, Capricorn. Okay, because they don't want this Tower. They want to try and convince you otherwise, especially with the Hangman being there as well. It's like someone's going to convince you, oh no, Capricorn, you can stay, or oh no, Capricorn, we can make this work, we can work it out. Right? What's working against you at this time? The Three of Spring. And it says, plan your next steps with an eye on the long term. Have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. But that's in what is working against you. So it's going to be in more of its negative aspects because it's working against you. A lack of planning. So if you haven't planned for this other person, if it is about another person, to try and manipulate you, to try and get you to change your mind, if you've not planned for that, you might fall for their sweet words and bullshit, okay? Again, if this is like about you leaving a job or starting off a new career or something, then you need to have a solid plan about what you're going to do next and make sure that you keep everything realistic and to be practical with your plans, okay? Because if there's not a practical and sensible plan in place, then you're likely going to fall into a few pitfalls. Okay, definitely, yes, do have patience because there are better things right around the corner for you, Capricorn. And if that's what's working against you, you might not be able to metaphorically see around the corner. You might not be able to see that actually, yeah, better times are ahead here for you. Okay, can you tell us more about that Three of Spring? Thank you. The two, okay, the Two of Wands. So you got the Three of Wands, and then the Two of Wands. The 3 to the 2. Avoid going backwards, for one. Being adaptable, also. Now that Two of Wands, that's making a decision. Choose a path. Choose a direction. So you've got to be clear in your head about what it is that you want or what it is that you want to see happen here. I'm also getting the message about branching out to other people. Yeah, three of Pentacles, branching out to other people, asking for help where needed. You've got the Six of Wands, the Seven of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and a Page of Cups for what might work against you. Somebody being dishonest. Someone going behind your back in order to try and get attention, or someone accusing you of just trying to get attention. I feel that someone's lying about their financial standing here also, or they're lying about a job. Okay, there's a bit of a faux apology here. So again, if this is about you leaving a workplace, then they're gonna make empty promises to you to start paying you more if you stay, right? They're not going to do that. They're not going to follow through with their promises. It's empty. It's meaningless. And if this is about like a relationship falling apart, then they're going to promise, but again, it's an empty promise, to start pulling their weight, to start playing their part, and to start contributing, okay? It's all false. It's all fake. Like the energy here is saying for you to look in a different direction. What is working for you? The Ace of Winter. That's the equivalent to the Ace of Swords, Capricorn. Don't be deterred by challenges along the way. So this isn't going to be an easy split or you know, an easy separation. There's a lot of other different components to it. I can see that. I can't see what those other components are, but there's certainly a lot of things that need to be taken into consideration here. Don't be deterred by the challenges. It says it's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. Okay, so definitely do implement on your plans, your ideas. And again, when it comes down to your communication, be clear and be direct. Can you tell us more about this Ace of Winter for what is working for Capricorn? Yeah, the Six of Pentacles, and that one's in the upright, and you've got the Nine of Cups also in the upright. So you definitely need to put yourself first in this situation, okay, because you've got wish fulfillment, happiness here, feeling safe and content with the Nine of Cups, and that comes through Six of Pentacles, fairness, balance, equality, a beneficial and harmonious relationship, whether that be a working relationship or a romantic one. So yeah, you're leaving a one-sided situation and working towards something far fairer. Okay, so that's what's working for you. And then at the bottom of the deck, the Hermit. Yeah, self-mastery, definitely. So you have reached this point of your own internal journey, your own self-mastery, to know that actually this situation up here is horribly unhealthy, and you're the one that has all of the power to do something about it, to make your life better. Okay, let's get you a healing message. Also, if you've made it this far into the reading and you've not yet subscribed, then why on earth not? I definitely would appreciate you sending me some love on my little clicky click buttons below. 43% of my viewers are not subscribed, and it would help me out so much if everybody was to interact and support their own readings. Okay, can you have a healing message, Capricorn, please? Healing message. Whoa. The Hunt and Rescue. Okay, so number 17 and number 3. Right, we'll take a look at 17 first. Okay, so 17, that's Orion and the Hunt. And it says you must be careful who you hunt with. In other words, be very mindful who influences you. Yeah, it is positive to sustain focus on what you may wish to experience or obtain, but not at the cost of your own virtue or the safety of others. You must use your strength for good. Yeah. And then the affirmation with this one is, I choose my companions wisely. Yeah. And that's been the issue throughout this entire episode, Capricorn. Somebody did not choose their companions very wisely, right? And now they've got that situation where they have to kick someone out of their circle, as it were. Okay? We've all done it at some point, we all have. And then number 3, this one is Gemini and Rescue, and it says you cannot save everyone, especially if they do not wish to be saved. Ask permission when giving advice. You have no right to control others, or others have no right to control you, Capricorn. Act out of true compassion and not out of pity. Keep your own focus. Do not covet what others have. Real rescue in times of crisis is one of the highest deeds of humanity. So not everybody that you help, Capricorn, is going to be appreciative of your efforts, basically. And it is sad that there are some individuals out there who would see to take advantage of good-natured people who just want to help others, who just want to see the best for others. And unfortunately, that can put a massive red target on your back. So be very, very wise and choosy about who you associate yourself with and who you choose to help, okay, and who you choose to invest in. Right, so the affirmation with this one is, I have no control over others, but I can offer my support if needed. Okay, so offer support if it's needed, but anything else in between, you're going to have to put yourself first, Capricorn. Okay. Right, what else for Capricorn, please? I'm also seeing as well that some of our Capricorns tried to help another person out, or they tried to rescue another person, and it's backfired. It backfired on Capricorn. And that's the situation that you're needing to clear up this month. Okay. We're always speaking to you and sending you... Again, Virgo had that one out. I swear, some of you are dealing with a Virgo. We're always speaking to you and sending you messages. When you feel like you're alone in a situation, just know that you never truly are. We're reminding you to stop, look around, and believe in something else, something more. We've got your back. Yeah. So you're being divinely guided and protected at this point, okay? You're never truly alone. You are part of the universe is a part of you. What else for Capricorn, please? What else? Oh my goodness, this deck is super hard to shuffle. They didn't scrimp on the card quality for making this deck. And sometimes the thicker card stock can be really difficult to shuffle. Okay. Right, so Capricorn, your self-reflective message. What do I believe about money? Do my beliefs match my dreams? How does your relationship with money affect your current situation? So somebody might be feeling like they cannot afford to be single. They cannot afford to leave this job. They can't afford to leave this person, right? For some, that's what's going on here. And like, again, especially in this day and age, well, I mean, I suppose it would have happened quite a lot back in like the 40s and 50s as well, wouldn't it? You know, when women weren't actually allowed to have a job, that sort of thing. They couldn't always leave their husbands or their partners because they couldn't afford to. And I guess, yeah, that there is a lot of that still goes on. Man or women, but someone here is like, I cannot afford to go and get a place by myself or to go and get a different job. So, how does your relationship with money affect your current situation? Do you believe that you're worthy? Do you believe that you're capable? Do you trust money, and does money trust you? Money is an energy. It ebbs and flows. You are worthy of it, and it's your responsibility to heal your relationship with money as part of your waking up to the whole of you and your purpose. Today's soul action: take a deep dive in your belief system around money. Are there any beliefs that you need to upgrade to create the results that you're wanting most in your life? Write out your money story. Is it time for a sacred shift? What will your next chapter be? Fill in the blank. I am grateful to money because, and then fill in the blank. So, yeah, changing up your relationship with money and finances is going to be a good thing for you guys to focus on. Right, what else? Let's take a look at your shitty deck. Right, what else for Capricorn, please? What else for Capricorn? Whoa. Okay. A quarter of the deck there, Capricorn. Life is better when you're laughing, so laugh at all the shitty mistakes you've made, all the shitty people you've encountered, and all the shitty experiences that you've been through. If you can laugh at your own shitstorm, you will finally see your rainbow. Yeah. I think that one is perfectly well explained. It's literally, look, we've all picked a shitty job, or we've all had to get a shitty job, or we've all picked a shitty person to be with. Like, every single person on the planet has done it at some point. And will probably do it again at some point too. But do you know what? Laugh at your own shitstorm. You will definitely see the rainbow. People love to fuck around with you like you don't know shit, so never take their shit lying down. Therefore, you need to show shitty people what you're made of, and that means you need to throw some shit in their face. Oh, okay. Shit is the most valuable substance on earth. All of life comes from shit and returns to shit, so take that shit and use it for your own benefit. Yeah. Take the shit that you've been through, use it as a fertilizer. And if you want to soar, climb that mountain, run faster than you've ever ran, then you need to get rid of all of the shit that weighs you down. Yep. Wow. That is what I have for you, Capricorn. I genuinely hope that reading has been helpful. For personal readings, my website is phoenixkeiatarot.com. The link for that is in my description box below, along with the information for Artist Spirit as well. Don't forget to go check out my community page on this channel. Check to see if your name is on the list of winners for one of these bracelets from last month. Any unclaimed bracelets, they'll just go back into another giveaway as part of a rollover. Okay, but yeah, do make sure if you are one of the winners that you claim your prize. But yeah, thank you so very much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.